Scholars, it's a High Five Friday. And do you know what time it is? It's time to get in the game. Will scholars at this time please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may be seated. Scholars, it's time to review our game plan. What are we going to do? We're going to participate, practice, be present, and have a positive attitude. Now it's time for a moment of silent reflection. All right, scholars, we hear the music. That means it's time to recognize our High Five scholars for this week. Here we go. In Ms. Howell's class, we have Kennedy. She's always looking for opportunities to help others. She takes responsibility for her actions and is not afraid to admit when she's wrong. I am very proud of you, Kennedy. Also, we have Anna, who is always roaring. She shows responsibility by learning her weekly spelling words. She's consistent in showing positive behavior. We have Raphael, Maya, Elena, Zuri, and Jace P, who demonstrates roaring behaviors when they come to class every morning. They follow the schedule and always know what to do. Keep up the great work, scholars. In Ms. Spears' class, we have Jaden. He has made noticeable progress recently and has demonstrated extra effort with his academics. In Ms. Wooten's class, we have Abigail, Diego, Emily O, Dominic D, and Hodiel for constantly being an example and roaring each and every day. And we have William for becoming a sight word king. He knows 75 plus sight words. High five, scholars. In Ms. Langley's class, we have Amy, Brittany, Edwin, and Sophie. These scholars have made huge gains and progress in first grade. I am so proud of them and all their hard work. Keep it up. Jesus for being in Ms. Langley's class, for being new at the end of the school year, but you have adapted well and met our expectations here at Bryant. We're so happy to have you here and in our classroom. And in Ms. Gowen's class, we have Liam. Liam grew over 300 points on the MI. Way to go. And in Ms. Gowen's class, we have Zane, Harley, Christopher, Brooklyn, Patrick, and Dallas. These students grew over 200 points on the MI. Awesome job, scholars. And we have Leilani, Christopher, Kayla, Zeno, Patrick, Liam, Nitsky, and Jasmine. They grew over 440 points on the RI. Wow, the rest of the scholars on the list grew over 300 points. Amazing work. We have in Ms. Burnett's class, Spencer, Scarlett, Serenity, Nadia, Muhammad, China, Javaris, Ishmael, we have Zurich, we have Wokin, we have Latoya, and Cindy. This week and last week's All-Stars. Congratulations. And in Ms. Gowen's class, Genesis, Essence, Jaya, Michael, Zane, and Harley. These scholars grew over 200 points on the RI. Fantastic work, scholars, and high five to each of you. In Ms. Abdullah's class, we have Manuel, Vanessa, Essence, Malaya, we have Angie, Diana, and Jordan for war behavior every day. In Ms. Myers' class, the whole fourth grade Bryant Home Society team, they're being super orderly and accountable by working as a team to complete their final project. In Ms. Fleming's class, the entire class, we're very proud of you all for increasing RI and MI scores. In Ms. Grant's class, Kaylin, she works very hard and is helpful to her classmates. In Mr. Sears' class, Scarlett, Cindy, Sophia, China, Natali, Juliet, Morgan, Noah, Spencer, Zachary, Gianni, Ishmael, Rajan, and Muhammad. These scholars consistently roar in the classroom and make good choices, even when I'm not looking. Way to go, scholars. In Miss Millen's class, we have Anthony, Jose, we have Hosey, Deshaun, Justice, Daniel, Angel, Skylar, Imani, Caden, Miles, Talia, Demarion, and Allen. All showed growth with math inventory scores. And we have Miles, Justice, Deshaun, Daniel, Anthony, Skylar, Demarion, and Talia. These students are all reading on or above grade level. Good job, scholars. And we also have all of Miss Millen's students. All of you have been roaring in the hallways and in the classroom. You all make me very proud. Keep up the good work, scholars. And we have Miles, Justice, Deshawn, Edward, Skylar, Damarian, and Talia. These scholars all made perfect score on the last ELF assessment. Awesome job and high five. Miss Wooten's class, we have Elias for being student of the week. Good job. And Christopher for always being accountable and helping his friends in class. And Abigail for being responsible when it comes to classwork. In Miss Davis Smith's class, Amaya for working hard in class. And in Miss Burnett's class, during reading and writing time. Way to shine. In Miss Coffey's class, London. London has shown great improvement in math this quarter. She's been scoring higher on her assessments, work task and fact test. Keep up the great work. In Miss Walker's class, Brittany, she is responsible on a daily basis. She volunteers to help clean the room at the end of the day. She demonstrates accountability by checking the makeup work basket without warning whenever she is absent. And in Miss Coffey's class, Ivan, he's been making great choices in the classroom. He can be seen roaring consistently in class. He is always acting like a leader to others with his behavior during lessons. Keep up the great work and high five. In Miss Walker's class, Justin, consistently showing respect on a daily basis. He speaks to both teachers and peers with respect. In Mr. Blackman's class, Amelia for always roaring in all school settings and for being an exemplary student for younger scholars and her peers. And Ms. Garland's class, Marcos, has shown so much growth in the classroom. He is participating in class discussions and improving his ability to work independently. In Dr. Bryant's class, Hannah, for receiving all 4 rubric points on her writing piece earlier this week. Dr. Klein loves some writing. In Ms. Roberts' class, Ethan, Kylie, Kaden, M, Azari, and Allison. Tremendous growth on both their RI and MI. In Ms. Campbell's class, we have Denoris, Megan, and Esther for best performers on the last ELF assessment, cycle 12. Dylan I, Esther, Brian, London, and Kevin for now being proficient on the MI after taking the most recent assessment. And Dylan I and Kevin for now being proficient on the RI after taking the most recent assessment. Esther for now being in advanced on the RI after taking the most recent assessment. Well done. And in Ms. Jackson's class, we have LA, we have Allison, Alexander, and Denver. These scholars can all recognize all 200 of their sight words. High five, scholars. Oh my goodness, so many names here. We're so proud of each of you. I even had to go through the song almost twice. So we're so proud. Keep up the great work and hope that your name is recognized next week. Okay, scholars, Georgia Milestones is still going to be underway next week. I want you to make sure that you're quiet in the hallways because we want our scholars to be at their best, especially if you're walking by the front hallway, because we have scholars testing in our media center, and we also have scholars on the back hallway testing in some of those classrooms. So got to be quiet around the hallways. And then Teacher Appreciation Week is next week. I cannot wait to celebrate. Teachers, you'll see your treats that'll be lined up for next week in the Bengal Bulletin. So we're so excited to celebrate you. And scholars, you can do the same thing. You can make a card. You can bring in a gift because they certainly deserve it. School Lunch Hero Day is next Friday. So we're going to honor all of our cafeteria workers and just celebrate them for who they are and all that they do. Scholars PBIs incentives are still going strong. The May 6th Bouncy House is still out there for grabs. Keep getting those points in. Teachers keep giving those points so that the scholars can earn that soon from May 6th. And then the soccer ball drawing starts Monday. I know some of you already tried to bring your money today, but Monday is the day, Monday through Friday. And then we'll do the drawing. There will be a table out front with Dr. Klein and a table in the cafeteria so that you can bring your $1 per ticket for the drawing on Friday. And then scholars, as always, the restrooms, make sure that you are going to the one on your hallway, your grade level hallway. We're going to be watching and monitoring that hallway or your hallways to make sure that you are staying in your area. Second graders need to be on the second grade hallway. First graders on the first grade hallway. Fourth and fifth, going to fourth and fifth. And so making sure that you are staying in your areas and helping us so that we can maintain the restrooms. Listen, if something is wrong in that restroom, report it back to your teacher before you go to another hallway so that they know that you are going somewhere else. Your teachers always need to know where you are, especially in case of an emergency. So make sure that you are doing the right thing. All right, those are all the announcements that we have. You know what it's time for? The Bryant Bengals Police.
Repeat after me. Today, I will make a difference.
Today, I'll make a difference.
I am bold.
I am bold.
I am smart.
I am smart.
I am confident.
I'm confident.
I believe in myself.
I believe in myself.
I am destined for greatness.
I am destined for greatness.
I am learning to unlock my potential.
I am learning to unlock my potential.
I am a leader,
I'm a leader,
not a follower.
not a follower.
Now watch me
Roar!
have a wonderful Friday.